The most exciting championship game of the entire two-day event in the Superdome featured Mangham going up against Logansport for what turned out to be a nail-biter.
And we're ready to play ball. There's the kick by Rudin. It's coming down to the 20-yard line. Taken by number 20, Cisco Perkins. Fumble the ball, and the Dragons have come up with the ball. A big turnover on the first series of downs.
Marks out signal, hands back to number 7. Steve Holland, he's going around the left side. He's at the 15, inside the 10.
Down to 4-yard line. A beautiful run by Keith Holland. Second and goal to go for Kenny Rudin. Calls his own number. Touchdown, Kenny Rudin. Called his own number, 6-0 Dragons.
Number 8 comes in motion to the right side. Back to pass is McGee. Open.
Oh, Lord, wide open. That's Cisco Perkins, and he has gone all the way, I think, for a touchdown. Tigers over the Mangham Dragons. Still early here in the first quarter.
Outside the 30-yard line. Rudin at quarterback. Bridget, Holland, and Gicks in the backfield. Here's a pitch back on the right side. He gets around the end, gets to the 10, 5, touchdown, but we have a flag down.
Davis will be called back for flipping or holding.
Number 10, Roderick Gicks, gets around the right side, goes in for the touchdown. Face mask, touchdown.
Mangham Dragons, face mask.
Tigers, and that's going to be a touchdown. Rudin takes a snap, hands off to Holland. He goes in for the two-point conversion.
Makes it 14-7.
Here's McGee at quarterback. One man split wide each side, pro formation, and off to Cisco Perkins. And
he stood straight up.
He's not going to get
31, Maurice Gicks and Keith Holland, Jimmy.
Smith takes the snap. He's going to punt it away. The end over end wobbly punt is going to be muffed by Mangham Dragons, and the receiver goes all the way back to the 15, still on his feet at the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Beautiful run by Lamar Pritchett.
Rudin looking over the defense. And the first man through. First down and more.
Roderick Gibson, he's off to the races. He'll never be caught, I don't believe. He's dragging one man down to the 4-yard line. Boy, I tell you, talking about someone that can run. When he gets out in the flat, he's like a horse that's going to the stable, so to speak.
Here's Rudin, quarterback. He's going to keep it and go in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Kenny Rudin, number 14, 20-7, folks.
Left side, Kerry Clay in the middle, and Bridget on the right side. Rosen hands off to Gicks. He turns it inside.
Gets the first down.
10.
First down. 34 seconds to go. Second and 5.
Here's Rudin, quarterback, straight T formation. Hand off to Gicks. He's trying the right side. A big crowd over there.
He's in for a touchdown.
Dragons lead 26-7. Here's McGee at quarterback. Slot right. Throws to the right. That's a man open. Touchdown. Robert Davis. 13 points down. 2 touchdowns. Logansport happens to get a touchdown here in a 2-point conversion. That moves it within 5 points. McGee drops back to pass, looking downfield, has a man open. Great catch and a touchdown by Robert Davis. And second down, and they can get a first down at the 3-yard line. They're at the 7 right now. And off up the middle once again.
Touchdown, Roderick Gicks! All right, all right!
Gicks goes in for 7 yards for the touchdown. The pass, deep drop, throws, and caught. He could go all the way for a touchdown. Robert Davis, he gets blocked enough trying to make a play on the ball, and Davis just keeps it away from him. He goes in for the touchdown.
5 points, Jimmy. 5 points.
Here's Rudin at quarterback, straight T formation, pitch back to Lamar Pridgett, jumps over one defender, gets inside. He's got the first down and more, still on his feet at the 27. First down.
Way to go, Lamar!
Pridgett. Perkins is in the backfield. Davis wide to the left. They're looking for Davis deep. He has his man beat, and he catches the ball. It could go all the way. Touchdown. 77 yards, Robert Davis.
Without a doubt, Mangham and Logansport was the most exciting game of the two-day affair down in the Superdome. Unfortunately, the Dragons could not bring home the title, losing 33-32 in a thriller. We're joined by the nucleus of the Dragon team, head coach J. Roy Mount, center Chris Wooley, Roderick Giggs, and Keith Holland, the running backs, who had a tremendous game. Guys, it was a tremendous effort and a wonderful game to watch. J. Roy, when we talk about the first half, it was a dominant thing for you guys. You really just jumped all over them.
Right, we came out and did what we want to do. We like to run the football and control the clock, and we basically like to play defense on both sides of the football, and that's what we did in the first half. We knew we had to keep the ball out of their hands because they had big play capability, and we did that in the first half, and I think they ran 11 plays in the first half, so I think we did good in the first half.
Chris, you're one of the unsung heroes. You're the center of this football team. We probably don't get the pub that the two guys to your left get, but did you guys think that you would dominate the offensive line or their defensive line as well as you did in the ball game in the first half?
Well, they had some nice-sized boys, but I mean, we came out really fired up. But we pretty much blocked them as much as we could.
Roderick, after Keith went down with the ankle injury, the rushing fell on your shoulders, and you had an outstanding game, well over 200 yards rushing. Tell me about the flow of the game from the first half to the second half.
Well, when I first seen him go out and see ankle injury, I got kind of worried. I turned to my other fellow running back, Lamar Pre, until we got to take the load and try to win the game for Keith because of his ankle.
Keith, I know it was heartbreaking for you. All you've done this season, in that first quarter, you go down with an ankle injury. How did you sit there and watch the game with, knowing that you were hurt?
It was very disappointing, watching the guys play as hard as they could, trying to win it for me. Wishing that I could be out there playing with them, helping them win the game for me.
They seemed to rally around you being hurt when you went out. Everyone was putting 7s on their jerseys, on their hats. The coaching staff had tape with 7s on it, so you were kind of a rallying cry for the whole team.
Yes, they stayed folks. They stayed in the game. They never quit. They was trying to win it. They played as hard as they could to at least win it for me.
J. Roy, when you reflect back on this game, I know it hurt being down there Saturday, but what would be your fondest memories? What are the things that you'll tell your team? You're only 29 years old. You'll be telling them when you're 69 that you went down to the 95 game.
Well, I think it's just, being great, going down to the Superdome and bringing this group of kids that worked so hard and to see their faces when we, walked in the Superdome and, especially in the first half when we were just lining up, playing great football, and I think that'll be the finest memory.
Chris, after the Newellton game, the season opener, did you guys think that you would rattle off 13 straight wins and make it to the Dome?
Well, I mean, we had some tough opponents, but we just knew if we came out and played as hard as we could that we'd get there.
Roderick, that's one of the things I wanted to ask you, an opening season loss, and then you just all of a sudden rattle things off, and you turned in another outstanding year. Did you think it would all fall in place?
Well, not first after the Newellton game, I didn't think it would happen, but I think we had some victories on our belt in certain games. On a certain game, we just came out and just gave the best we could and right off 13 wins straight.
Keith, what will you take out of this game, even though, and really not just the game, but the season?
Oh, it was a very good season, Even though I had an ankle injury, I still could say it was a good season. All the guys played as hard as they could. They played together, just all around. Good season.
Gentlemen, it was a load of fun covering you guys. It was fun traveling down with you those 3 days and seeing the entire town of Mangham rally around each of you. J. Roy did an outstanding job this season. I don't think that'll be your lone trip to the Dome. I know these guys poured their hearts out for you and did an outstanding job, and it was a thrill watching all of you play along with your teammates. I want to congratulate you, even though you came up 1 point short. Stay with us.